Hey comic book junkies, it's Frog Queen here, and today I'm reviewing Spy Seal #1 from Image Comics by Rich Tommaso. So as you can see, I've got a screen. I am currently learning how to do green screen stuff, so this video will just be me sitting in front of a plain, boring screen. As I figure out how to do that stuff today, I will eventually have mysterious things behind me, probably just comics. Anyway, so let me just dive right into all this. So I first discovered Rich Tommaso with his Image release of Dark Corridor, and later read his other release, She-Wolf, which was really cool as well. I really liked that one, and I really got into Tommaso's minimalistic style and very clean lines. So our Spy Seal is called Malcolm Warner. He's an ex-military man living in Britain with his artistic birdie friend. Some espionage unfolds in the public eye at an art gallery as someone tries to assassinate a British diplomat, and thus Spy Seal is drawn into the fold and put on the path of a new career as a spy. Tommaso describes at the end of the story that this comic came about when he uploaded a pic of a character his 13-year-old self drew called Spy Seal, and when people started sending him fan art based on it and asking when the new comic was coming out, he decided to write the full story. Spy Seal has a focus on Russian and British espionage, and it's not really the type of story I enjoy. I've never been a big Bond fan, but Rich manages to make the story entertaining, especially with the funny anthropomorphic characters here. I always like those kinds of stories, like Martin Wagner's Het Cats. One of my favorite animations is Rock and Rule. I want to say Spy Seal is appropriate for all ages because it isn't gory and it isn't foul-mouthed, but there is violence. I mean, characters get shot. However, I tried to think back to like Tintin, and I can't recall specifically anyone getting shot, although my memory seems to tell me that there were guns and shootings. So I think we're safe to say that this is for around ages 8 and up. It's a pretty lighthearted story, and the politics in it aren't particularly descriptive or complex. Oh, and man, what do you think of this interpretive dance scene? I think it's brilliant. It's probably my favorite few panels in the entire comic. It's great. So I really appreciate his coloring, which doesn't include silly Photoshop gradients and other such nonsense that really ruin good line work for me. His artwork reflects a simpler time in comics, and it reminds me of things I read when I first really got into comics, like Tintin and Peanuts and Garfield, and things that I read as a small kid. At the very back of the issue, we find a little mini story by Joel Weiser called Ninja Fukuro. Sometimes I'm terrible at describing Japanese names or reading Japanese names. I'm sorry, I'm not Japanese. I'm pretty good with Japanese. I watch a lot of anime and read a lot of manga, and so I know some stuff, but sometimes I trip over the words when it's in romanji form and I start trying to just say it like an English person. Anyway, this story is about a ninja owl. So this issue is available at your local comic book store August 16th, so you might want to give them a call and add it to your sub box right now. Please give this video 2 thumbs up because it really helps my standing with the YouTube algorithm gods, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, please. Feel free to chat with me in the comments, as I'm always open to discussing comics and games. And until next time, read something good.